Hey guys, what's up? It's Video 101 here, and today I'm doing a Gimmick Puppet deck profile on DevPro. So let's get straight into it. So for the cards I have at 1, I have Dark Arm because all the cards I have in my deck are dark. So except for Gear Changer. But yeah, so it's easy to get out, and yeah, it's pretty good thing, but the only bad thing is that it's a dragon. So for the other card I run at 1 is Gimmick Puppet Gear Changer, because it's a level 1 but you can change the level of it, so you can just make it into level 8 and you don't need to tribute or anything. So yep. And I have 2 Gimmick Puppet Destroyers because just if you draw something bad, which rarely happens with this deck, you can just set it and they won't be expecting something that has 2000 defense. 2 Humpty Dumptys, just because he's like pretty much, he's the best level 4 in the deck, just leave it at that. 1 Gimmick Puppet Scissor Arms, so you can send Jerry Doll to the graveyard, or another one if Jerry Doll is in the graveyard. So I run him at 2, not 3, because I don't think he's needed at 3. 3 Gimmick Puppet Eggheads, so you can send him to the graveyard. He's got good effect as well. He's a good. I prefer to run him at 3 than to 2 because he's a pretty good card. 3 Gimmick Puppet Magnet Dolls, because easy to get out. The second best card in the deck. And it's a level 8, so that's good. Druidle is the main card that you would use, I say, so you want to be sending that to the graveyard, then banishing a card to summon her. But the bad thing is you have to use a Gimmick Puppet Xyz if you're going to Xyz with her. I have 3 Gearspring Spirits because they need to have only machines in the graveyard, so that's why I cut out Mystic Tomato, because a lot of the times Mystic Tomato was in my graveyard, so I couldn't summon this card. And the only other bad thing is Dark Arm, but it hasn't happened yet, and if it does, it won't be that big of a deal, I don't think. I have 2 Junk Puppets. I didn't feel the need to run it at 3, so I just ran it at 2, but you could take out a Dark Arm to run that at 3, that would be fine. And I have 2 machine duplications because all of these are machines except for Dark Arm. 1 Foolish Burial to send the Dreary Doll or something else so you can activate Dreary Doll's effect. 2 Argent Rank Up Chaos Forces, so you'd use it with number 40, get her out, place counters on it. Use Rank Up Argent Chaos Force, get this out. The monsters with the counters on them just blow up. So 2, not 3, and plus they do come back to your hand, so yeah. 3 trade-ins, because there are 9 level 8s, so yeah, that's good. And even if most decks have more level 8s, but even if you're not drawing that many level 8s, you can still hold on to it, because it's not really that bad to hold on to this card. Even if I do have a level 8 in my hand, I don't tend to use them, because most of the time I'm getting Magnet Doll into my hand, and I want him in my hand. Then I have 2 MSTs, pretty staple for most decks. 3 Reckless Greeds. I find that really good to use, because whenever I get this, I set it, then when they summon a card, I just go Reckless Greed. Not because you don't draw the right cards with this deck, it just helps out a lot, and you don't really need to draw the next 2 turns anyway. So yeah, I run that 3, it's pretty good. 2 Finish Change. I prefer Finish Chain to Breakthrough Skill, but if you prefer Breakthrough Skill, you can use that, but I just prefer Finish Chain, to be honest. It's just my opinion. I have 1 Bottomless and 2 Mirror Force. I originally had a Torrential and a Compulse, and then I tried Compulse and Solemn, but I felt the need to have Mirror Force in there, and it is working out really good. And yeah, so that's it for the main deck. The extra deck is 1 Extinction Knight. You could change him for Heartland Draco, that would be fine. If you don't want to get him, or if you prefer Heartland Draco, that is another thing to do. I have 2 101s. Again, you could put Heartland Dracos in, but 101's probably now the best level 4 going around, and it's really good. 3 Gimmick Puppet, number 40 Gimmick Puppet of Strings. It's pretty much when you have Druidor, you probably go into this, maybe. I've gone into that if they have an Xyz or something on the field, but most of the time this. Especially if I rank up Argent Chaos Force, I'll go into this, place counters on it, use it, go into this, blow their field up. So we have 2, because I don't think you should run 3, because I don't think you would always be getting out 3 of these, and let alone 3 C40s. So yeah, and I have 2 number 15s and a C15. Don't have 2 because I don't go into this guy that much, and if I do, I wouldn't be going into the C15 that much. But I do go into him, and yeah, but I don't think you'd need 2. I have 1 I don't run number 88 because that requires 3 level 8s, and I don't feel the need for him. So I have 2 Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. Just great card all round. And I have Heretic Son Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. Great card. So if you're worried about them having traps and destroying your monsters, activate his effect, tribute / discard as many cards as you want, destroy those cards on their field. And yeah, and then we have number 62. I don't run 2 because people seem to get over it quite a bit. Like, they just bottomless it all the time, but yeah, that happens with all of them except for Felgrand. So I swapped the other one for Felgrand, another one, and yeah, it's been working out fine for me. So that's it for my deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, and in the comments below write what other deck you want me to do. So I'll see you guys later.